This girl is 28 years old and she's in an intercaste relationship. We have been working together since a few months now. After working with her for a while, I realized that the main problem was not caste. The main problem was one person in the house. So her parents are semi-modern, which means they did had a lot of questions in the beginning, but slowly and steadily they started making up their minds about being okay with this kind of relationship. The real problem was never them. The real problem was never the caste or anything. The real problem was the grandfather. So her grandfather is someone who has destroyed about 8 to 9 relationships in the entire Khandan. About 8 to 9 of the cousins, the girl and her cousins, they were all into either love relationships or intercaste relationships. In spite of being in the same caste, the grandfather did not allow the cousins to get married because he wants to maintain his status in the society that when I say something to my family, they immediately obey. And when they don't obey, they suffer the consequences. So he has this toxic personality where if people don't listen to him and his family, then he would start torturing them. He also ended up getting a bit aggressive and violent towards my own client by pulling her hair and everything. And guess what? When he was doing that, my client's father, her brother, they both couldn't do anything. They were just keeping quiet. Now don't blame the parents here. You must understand one thing. The reason why the father and the son could not do anything is because they have been conditioned like that throughout their lives. The father grew up in a toxic house. He grew up in a house where his father was always like this, probably to his mother, probably to every other woman in the house. He always instilled those fear in everyone else that if you go against me, then you're gonna have it from me. That creates childhood trauma. Her dad's personality right now is a consequence of the childhood trauma. I think the grandfather has about 4 to 5 children and he always wants to keep that control over his family. Even the grandmother is okay for the intercaste marriage to a certain extent, but she told very clearly that even if I'm ready, the grandfather won't be because he never listened to me throughout the life, so he's not going to listen to anybody of you. It's toxic to an extent where his own sons cannot take a step against it. It's that bad. And all of those cousins who were not able to get married because of the grandfather's interference, all of those families who could not take a stand for themselves and for their children, they are now okay to suffer. But my client is the first one who started taking a step. She started facing her grandfather. She started being a bit bold to him. She stopped getting scared of him. One thing that the grandfather thrives